Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. And for today's video, I want to showcase my very first Unkillable Vortex team. So I accidentally kind of stumbled upon my new Vortex team during my live stream. Before I get into describing all of that, I will mention that today's video is sponsored by Dragonheir Silent Gods. It is a wonderful sponsor when it's a game I already love and play every day anyway. I'm just having more fun on Twitch hanging out with you guys is all. And yeah, if you haven't already checked out Dragonheir, and maybe my thumbnail caught your eye, you can download it on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, and Epic Games. Brand new season, brand new game. We're on to season 2. There's so many new things going on. New synergies, new elemental affinity lineups, which is part of what affects this lovely Vortex team. And there's a lot to explore. And I like the changes for season 2 with the new hero classes, elemental types, and whatnot. But I'm kind of going back to an OG team from season 1, just taking advantage of season 2's elemental affinity of poison and lightning for the 5 hero elemental bonuses that I now need to upgrade. I also should quickly mention that Hype D&D collab coming soon. Elminster has been announced for February 23rd, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, check out my other video where we talk about that and do some fun theory crafting. But alright, now on to this. So this team here, I actually did really well with. And I did not expect to do really well with. So first I'm going to run the footage from my live stream where I start with the damage being like, oh my gosh, I did good. And then we improve it a little bit further by booking up Sutha somewhat. And then I actually later in the night, I do some more adjustments to make the team even better. So I'm going to roll all that footage now. I do a couple jumps with time to not show the whole battle so it's not crazy long. But yeah, I hope you guys appreciate this first look into my new fancy Vortex team. I did not expect this team to do this. 45 million with... I really thought my Ice Blast team was still going to be better. I did the Unkillable team, but with Flora. Who's Flora, guys? Flora. And it did worse. So this team is like way more budgety. They're level 94 and 95. No one's level 100 for doing damage. There's no aura. With Flora, there was a 30% attack aura. But this is the whole 5 synergy. But the only 5 synergy I have is the basic bonus of 15%.
I see dead people.
I had Sutha being the witch's remains in the same role that Talanon would have it as well. I have like a level 16 artifact on Theraval. A level 19, not 20, pipe organ. This is pretty janky, honestly. It's pretty janky. And half my gear has way too much survivability. And I have nothing that's like a really perfect glass cannon builds. So this is amazing potential without the fancy, I mean, can I do 80, 100 million? No. But I don't have a Valius. I don't have a Valius or Shelter, so I'm trying to make do with what I got. And all I did was time the Unkillable, but YOLO everybody else. Sutha had no books. So yeah, let me go book Sutha, and I'm gonna rerun it. Let's book Sutha and just rerun the YOLO. Although, is there any reason I should time it? I guess we'll double check. I don't have that many books, though. Go, books. Go, go, go. No! Oh, well, we got damage. So our timings aren't better, but that's a lot more damage. We got damage. Why not? The other experiment would be, yeah, like trying Nimbus instead of Sutha in the Witch's Remains and going as crazy balls to the wall damage as I could with Sutha, but Sutha's so easy to build with a decent bit of attack and crit damage compared to Nimbus, who would really be hurting. He's already hurting. Oh god. I probably should try switching that, but that's another day. For now, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We have no aura. But for real, I have nothing. This is it. This is just the 15% elemental damage bonus. I don't have anything in the Psychic Core for lightning at all. Beyond the, like, level, you know, the base level 5, so... I'm pretty impressed by that team. Just because it is my highest team, and I thought for sure if my Florid team, even though it was off affinity, can't do better than my Ice Blast team, then neither would this team, even though it has the 5 synergy. I didn't think that would be enough, but apparently it is. Let's just see what happens. Sutha's gonna have more damage. We're gonna continue the YOLO. One more run and done. I'm so impressed by this janky team. My janky Unkillable. It's far from ideal, but it's a little bit better than my current team, so I might as well use it. Can't complain. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dauntless is really good every season. But it's the people with Nasty Jenica, as we call her. And Avelios or Shalter is like, you must have one of them. But I don't have either one. I don't, and this is still better than my Ice Blast team right now. So, I'm gonna roll with it. Why not? Finally using Sutha properly after 3 seasons of having her. I'll take it. And this could be so much better with better gear. I need to get farming my Venom. I know what I'm doing today. Closing the game and blasting a bunch of energy on Venom. When I'm done, anyway. After- oh, I gotta do Arena still, never mind. That's a tomorrow- tomorrow I'm farming Venom. Tomorrow. It is pretty impressive, though. I did not expect it. I mean, it's not great. For an Unkillable team, sub 60 million is not exactly the life of the party. You know, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel very exciting. Am I gonna rank much better? No, I'm not. People are just killing it now because they had... The game was really smart. Even though those banners are pretty... not ideal, let's just say that. They put the banner with Ogok on one week. And then a couple weeks later, boom! Here comes, or another week later, whatever, however long they are, 9 days, 10 days? Now we have Zephy on the next banner, so way more people on the server are gonna have an Unkillable comp. Because right now, you can summon for Ogok and for Zephy. So any Kraken out there that hasn't already done it, I doubt there's any that haven't done it, because why wouldn't they? If you're a big spender in this game, why would you not go and guarantee yourself the Unkillable team right now, right? Oh, that's true! This week, the guild boss is also the one with a bonus attack speed, so it's really ideal for Dauntless, so it might not be as good in future weeks. Very true. But that's okay. I'm okay having like a, okay, sometimes it's my Ice Blast team, sometimes it's my Dauntless team. I'm okay with that. Yeah, there's so many more ideal things I could do. Like, I can go and get one of those Dauntless, exclusive artifacts, the legendary ones for just Dauntless itself. Then there's the debate of the lamp or that spear thing. Lightning rod, whatever the hell that is. And then I need to finish leveling the pipe organ. And there's so much testing I could do with the different artifacts that are great for Dauntless on these different characters. Like I could test the horseshoe and the goblet, but on different people. Like there's so much testing. I could just test the eyeball on someone. To be fair, most of them are not necessarily their hit based of their ultimate. It's more the basic attacks afterward. It's so far from perfect, so I'm just glad to know I've got another option to play with. It's not like it's only my Ice Blast team and that's it. I have a potentially unkillable Dauntless team like all the other fancy people, but I'm just a little less fancy without Nasty Jenica, Evelios, or Shalter. Sutha and Nimbus are gonna have to do. Gotta make do with what you got, right? And it's only a little bit more damage than my Ice Blast team. It's not, like, insane. So, I don't think this is, like... It's I don't know. It's gonna be a week-to-week thing. I feel like... Maybe when I get Ardreth, I'm gonna go back to Ice Blast and it's gonna be better. But, depending on the week and the bonuses, sometimes Dauntless might be better. But I'll work on the artifacts and I'll keep testing, and I'll obviously need to farm a lot more Venom to get more proper damage gear. But hey, we did the thing. It's only 46 million. It's not top tier. I hope I'm in the top 100 even, which is... I started off the season doing so well with like top 30s. And now I'm like top 100. Nope, not even top 100 yesterday. So that was sad. Okay, getting in the 40s will get me top 70s. Hopefully today then. Top 46s, yeah. Where are we? Okay, 45-ish? 45-ish, depending on who else does their Vortex team run after the fact for the next 4 hours. As of this moment, at least. So... I'm at least in the top 100 to get a little bit better. I got not even in the top 100 yesterday, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Woohoo! Go quirky Dauntless team. Alright, and so after the stream, I did some adjustments, and I ended up getting this. 48 million, so even further, even better. Again, it's not crazy, I get it. Like, could I do 48, 50 million with my current team of Ice Blast and not Unkillable? Yeah, if I did some tweaks or if I got lucky and got the better artifact. Or if... I think when Ardreth gets thrown into the mix, I'm going to do over 50 million with her involved instead of an Unkillable team with the Ice Blast. But I like having an option. Maybe certain weeks based on the boss bonuses... Like this week, for example, maybe that will make Dauntless better than my Ice Blast for that particular week. Like right now, the bonuses are currently... Allies' attack speed is increased by 50%. Let me move myself here. I gotta flip around, it's fine. And the basic attack damage is increased by 25%. And all these Dauntless people are all about that attack speed. They're all about basic attack. So it's the perfect time to play around and give them a try for at least the next few days. So going on in here, let me show you guys what I changed to get a better amount, total amount. But I didn't end up saving it, unfortunately. So I wasn't able to rank high. I had already saved from a previous one. But I did have just the skill timings for only the Unkillable people because I don't have Sutha maxed out where she could be in a perfect 20 loop anyway for her time right now, and I wasn't about to just make the skill haste happen for that. I just YOLO'd my DPS as they're more about, they're kind of switching to basic attacks and whatnot anyway. Now, if one of them had like a gives all allies like a buff on their ultimate, it might change the desire to do them in a different order. Also, maybe when I get the books on Sutha, I will try to have her go first, so that way she is putting up the Witch's Remains first. Or to be fair, I might switch the Witch's Remains to Nimbus and give Sutha as much damage as possible and take some damage off of Nimbus. I'm not quite sure yet. But what I did also do was change my equipment. So I actually... Oh, this is not it. Hold on, let me resave. Let me see if I got it. Oh no, I messed it up. No. 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 Alright, I think this is what I had. I gave the goblet to the wine of dragon blood to Theraval instead. I did notice a few of the top players using this on Theraval instead of an exclusive artifact, so I thought there might be a good reason for that. So I gave the horseshoe that's not fully leveled to Nimbus in the meantime. I also then switched to a crit damage glove instead of crit rate for Theraval, and which was stealing Sutha's glove, so I had to give her crit rate instead of crit damage and vice versa, to get her some decent crit as well. But yeah, it did change my damage to what you guys saw there. With this post, we ended up getting 48 million. I'm pretty sure those are the pieces I used. It might not be exact, but yeah, fun team overall. I hope you guys liked seeing my little showcase of my new Unkillable Dauntless team. It's not perfect. Ideally, probably instead of Nimbus or instead of Sutha, either one, I would have Shalter or Evelios. But I don't have either one of those heroes. Those are heroes that really benefit from other heroes doing ally attacks. Like, that's what Evelios' passive is all about. I think it's his passive anyway. But I don't have the ideal team for Dauntless, but I'm still happy this can work. And to be clear, if you have these two people that make Unkillable possible, Zephy and Ogak, this is all you need to worry about for the skill timing, and then it's just your DPS that go along with them. And you can do a budget Dauntless team to push a lot higher levels in the game. You could also take advantage of this Unkillable in dungeons if you can get the timing right as well. But yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to download Dragonheir Silent Guides now using the link in the description or the pinned comment. It's available on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, and Epic Games.